opened the eyes of the blind and they could see, and today he's doing the same. People are spiritually blind, but they're coming to know Jesus as Lord and Savior. One such church that's playing its part is based in Carmiel near Haifa, and I spoke to their pastor, Irene Friedman, and I asked her how long the congregation has been established here in Carmiel.
Our congregation is about 12 years old, and yes, we are Russian-speaking Jews who came from the north, as it is written in the Bible, in Jeremiah and other prophets. They wrote that the time will come that they will say, "Blessed is the Lord that brought his people from the north to his land." And if you look at the map, then ex-Soviet Union is the north. So there are many people in Israel, Jews, who are speaking Russian language, came from ex-Soviet Union. So mostly we are ministering to them.
So what difficulties does a Messianic congregation and also a Russian Messianic congregation face?
Well, there are always some difficulties no matter what kind of congregation you are, because, you know, you live in the world. But I would say that we have good time now. People are coming to the Lord. People are more open than ever before.
Really?
I would really say that, of course, we want more, to see more people come, and it is coming. The revival is coming to Israel. One of the difficulties sometimes is the language barriers, sometimes cultural, some misunderstanding. Many times people are asking, how can you be a Jew and believe in Yeshua and Jesus at the same time? It's impossible. So there are some things in mentality that it's hard for them to understand. But yet we trust God that He opens the doors and opens the hearts and understanding. And yes, there are many, many Jews believing Yeshua. Always were, are, and always will be.
Yeah. Now, you're originally from the Ukraine. Why did you come to Israel?
Well, it's a good question. Why did I come to Israel? To say the truth, it was God speaking to our hearts to go. He showed in His Word. And if you love God, then you want to do what He wants and not what you want. And so it was obvious for Jewish people. It's written, this is our land. This is the land that He gave. So it's His choice. His choice is always the best. So me, my husband, and our child, we came here about 13 years ago.
Wow. Was it easy to come here, or were there many difficulties to get here?
Well, it was not difficult to come. Our family by then was all back there in Ukraine, and it took a couple of years for them also to move. So our parents is here too, and now we have 2 children. Our daughter was born here, and we're very glad that we made this choice.
So what sort of outreach does the church do here in Carmiel?
Okay, we have different ministries. We have prison ministry. We go to the prison and minister to the people there. We have children's ministry, outreaches in different cities around Carmiel, like Akko, Kiryat Shmona, Chatzor, and others.
Are people open to the ministry that you're doing?
Well, there are always people who are open, and there are always people who are not. But I would say that at this time, we see more open hearts as ever before.
Now, this area is Carmiel near Haifa. What sort of biblical stories are associated with this area?
Carmiel means a vineyard of God. There are many olive trees here. Actually, before, all this area was full of olive trees. There were no cities here at all. It's pretty new city, I would say about 40, 50 years old. We believe that this is one of the places in the Galilee, in the middle Galilee, where Jesus with His disciples walked through.
What's God doing today, though? Is anything happening here in Carmiel?
God is always doing something. We see youth getting open for the gospel as never before, and yeah, just people people's hearts open, and every time in the congregation somebody new's come in, very often people are open to receive the Lord in their hearts.
If you'd like to know more about Israel or make a comment on the show, you can email me at focusonisrael@hotmail.co.uk. Focus on Israel is all one word. God is changing lives. He's touching people and giving them the real Shalom peace.